Hi everyone. So let's start this weekly Shop My Stash with last week's products. So here's a look at my basket. What happened is the RMMS lipstick that I picked out, it expired. So it was sticky and crayony smelling. So I pulled out another lip balm from Ilia, and it's called Only You instead, so that I had two lip products. So this was kind of a fail last week because I didn't realize that, well, I did know I picked out a blush palette, but I forgot that I was going to pick out a blush palette. So I picked out this blush and this highlighter. So these two were not used because I was focusing on this Natasha palette. So these were not used and they'll just stay in this drawer. And I won't be picking another blush or highlighter this time. Maybe another blush, but I was mostly focusing on this beautiful blush palette here. And here's everything swatched out. So the first top swatch is the Ilia. So it's such a beautiful, actually, pink mauve, light pink mauve. I really enjoyed using it. Ilia surprises me with their lip products. They have really, really good lip products if you haven't tried them out before. So the colors are just very natural, and it's a clean brand, which is always a super plus in my book. And then the next one, it looks very peachy here, but it's actually, once you spread it out, there's not much color. Just a very light nude shimmer, but it doesn't really change much. And that was the Lancome gloss in opalescent. So yeah, there was not much pigment. I had this originally here in my favorite lipstick drawer sort of stand, on top of my vanity, because I didn't really love it super much. Even though I will keep it in my collection for now, I'm going to move it down to the regular collection because I don't need this sort of within reach easily. It was nice. I'm going to keep it for now, but I'm going to put it away. Okay, and then third swatch here, the light one is this bronzer, Sweet Peach bronzer, Sweetie Pie bronzer by Too Faced. This is such an interesting one because it's got some brown, some slight shimmer, and some slight pink. And when swatched together, it's like this very light bronze, and it works perfectly. It's not too pink on the cheeks, and it just gives this super natural tan. So I actually really enjoyed it, and I love it, and didn't break me out. So this may be a contender for panning next year because I just really love it. Okay, so the next four colors are from the Natasha palette. The top one is the Cream Glow. The second one is the very bright blush. Third one is the powder highlighter, and then another powder highlighter that's pretty much a blush topper. I love this. I didn't even feel like I had enough time to get used to it, even though I used it for a whole week. And in fact, this is a contender to replace the Too Faced face palette that I have, that I previously used in a different week. I may just decide to keep this and declutter the other one. So I'd have to put them together for a head-to-head 1 week to figure that out. But it's interesting that these two face palettes are pretty similar, and I think I only need to keep one. So stay tuned on that. And let's go take a look at my the rest of my vanity quickly. Okay, back at my face drawer now. This didn't work out for me last week. So what happened was I used my Dew Skin Tinted Moisturizer, and then it didn't give me enough coverage, at least for the winter time. It would be perfect for the summer on its own, but it was not enough for the coverage for me for the winter time. My skin's a little bit blotchy from the weather, so I needed more coverage. So I added in the Lawless Woke Up Like This Flawless Foundation. This had a ton of coverage, but it didn't play well with this formula. This one's light and oily. This one's very thin and a little bit creamy, a little bit serumy. Anyway, they didn't mix very well. So I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to pick another foundation to mix with the Tinted Moisturizer because I really want to finish it. There's not much left, so I want to finish that. So that's a priority. This other shade is just to help mix. This one's slightly lighter, fair, and then this one is in light. So this is just a mix. Still loving my Flawless Hollywood filter and my sticks from Charlotte Tilbury, the under eye correctors. Okay, so this is my base drawer. So remember that we do need to keep a lookout for foundation, for a foundation to mix with my tinted moisturizer. So this drawer is my regularly used cheek products that I want on hand at all times. I've shown you guys some stuff from here before, but I thought it'd be fun to just give you a sneak peek. Look at those pans. I am so proud of this. It's my Becca bronzer, obviously discontinued, but I'm just so happy that it's almost done. So as soon as it's done, or well, it's not done yet, but as soon as I'm done panning this, probably for this year, I'm going to pick another bronzer. I didn't know I'd be this good at panning bronzers, so I think I'm on average panning about one a year, which is so great, and I haven't needed to buy any new ones, so hopefully that category will get into a manageable number by the end of the year when I do my inventory. Okay, so we're at my cheek product drawer. There are some blushes, highlighters, and powders here. And I changed my mind, actually. I said I wasn't going to pick any more blush or highlighter, but I realized this is going to be a long week. It's going to be a week and a half because I'm currently sick, if you can't tell by my gravelly voice. So I'm going to need probably more than one blush and highlight because I don't know when I'll start wearing makeup, and it will have to last me like 9-10 days. So I feel okay getting another highlighter and blush out of this drawer. So a cool blush or highlighter I've been meaning to reacquaint myself with is the Ofra one. Highlighter in Beverly Hills. And this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful highlighter. You could either dip your brush into each different section or mix it all over. It's very dramatic, one of those beaming highlights from, you know, a few years ago when that was super popular. So I want to see how metallic this is, and if I still want to keep it, because I'm not really into the metallic look anymore. I'd rather something really natural. So this will be picked for this week. Okay, and then next I will pick another blush as well. You guys, someone tell me to stop buying peach blushes. Look at all this peach everywhere. I clearly have a type. Look at all the peaches. Oh my gosh, it's just too much peach. But I bought them. I have to use them or declutter them if they're too repetitive. So I think I'm going to do maybe this one. Shu Uemura. In the shade Peach. Peach 47. So I'll pick this blush as well for this week. Okay, so this next is my put back drawer. So this is where I I put things just there to be reorganized later. So the two lipsticks are going back, and this bronzer I already just put back. So here's a look at this. So these two rows I'm keeping, and then this row I'm decluttering. Once it gets a little bit more full, I will rearrange everything up here so it looks more cohesive. Like I'll probably take take this row and put it over here. So these will be untried products, and then these will be products that were picked. Something like that. So I'm still deciding what to do, but I'm enjoying the process of trying to reorganize my collection into something that's usable and everything I love. And I know how I feel about each item. I'm really excited for that day. Well, I forgot to pick from here again. I said I would remember, and I forgot from last week. So next week, definitely I'm going to be picking my blush products from this drawer. I must, because this drawer, it's here because these are my favorite blushes, and I keep forgetting to pick from here. So unacceptable. Okay, so here's my base drawer that's all cramped up in here, and I'm putting the Lawless one back. So I'm looking for a creamy foundation that will mix well with the tinted moisturizer. So really I've only got one left, which is this one. So the Chanel Water Tint. Otherwise, there's no more foundations that I can mix because it's all concealers and blushes and everything else. So I'm actually pretty happy with my foundation category, and I may start to research a creamy foundation that's like medium coverage that I want to add to my collection that's also clean. So if you guys have any recommendations, please feel free to let me know in the comments. So a medium weight creamy foundation, clean would be a huge plus. I would preferably for it to be clean. But for right now, I will bring this in to mix with my tinted moisturizer. Okay, now for my lip drawer. I don't really know what I want this week. Just two different colored, in different families, color families, lip products. Let's see. Okay, maybe this one. I've been into sheer lip products lately, so the Hermes, what is this? Rose Cola. Remember everybody was crazy about this a while ago, and then nobody talks about this anymore. So Hermes lip oil. So something maybe a little bit more pigmented. After that, let's see. In this color too. They can't be too similar in color. Okay, maybe this one. Pure, I think it's a liquid lipstick. For the life of me, I can't see the name. It's so tiny. But it's just a nice deep nude. I mean, they are kind of similar. No, I'm not gonna pick that. That's too similar. Maybe this one. Ah, there we go. Tom Ford. Coral color. It's not summer, but I wear coral all year round, so I don't mind. And this one's called Lavish. So there we go. Yeah, I'll put these two as the lip picks for this week. Okay, guys, so here's my palette drawer. I have a confession to make. So during the Sephora sale, I went a little bit crazy and I bought 1, 2, 3 palettes. I feel so bad. I'm going to address this in my low buy update, but the Anastasia Glam To Go palette, Melt Earth Zodiac palette, and then this one, Pretty Grunge palette from Huda Beauty. I cannot wait to try that. So this week, I'm probably going to, I already tried this kind of off camera, so I'm going to try these two palettes in this long week. I might not do it justice, but I'm going to play with this one for 2-3 days, and then this one for the full 7. And my Pan That palette will have to take a back seat, but I'm so excited about these palettes. Okay, so this is my reorganization drawer. So here's the palettes I'm keeping, now a new one added, and there's the palettes I'm actually depotting mostly, but also decluttering a little bit. So this drawer is filling up too, and I'm going to reorganize it nicely once there's more palettes in here. And here's a final look at my Shop My Stash drawer for this week. It's very, very full, you guys, but because it's for a longer week, I'm pretty confident I can get through everything. So I'm really excited to use them all and then report back to you on my findings. Okay, have a great week, everybody. See you soon. Bye.